Hello there, I'm Tim and he's John, and this is How to Murder Blocks, a Minecraft adventure.
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
I've been busy.
we're still here.
Yeah, I've been busy.
Floating in the sky. What
I
have you
made
done?
chickens.
Good grief, look at this.
Loads of chickens. That's an XP chicken. That's an Ardite chicken.
Snowball chicken.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Ender pearl chicken?
We have a lot of ender pearls.
I think these chickens are quite powerful. In terms
These chickens are completely overpowered.
of magma cream chicken.
Yep.
How does that even work? This one's a blaze rod chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Little dangly legs. I wonder if they spin when it wanders around. Oh, well.
They do.
Lava,
Yeah.
gold, diamond chickens.
I could basically turn off
We've won,
everything.
really, haven't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Done. Prismarine crystal chicken. Wow. Is this all the chickens?
No, there's more.
Still
I got-
more. Wow.
I got incredibly bored of doing chickens.
Welcome to the chicken dome.
Like incredibly bored of doing chickens.
Wow,
So
you've
if
done
we
some
go
good
down to the
work.
storage room, we now
Okay.
see that we've got a lot more stuff coming to storage.
Ooh,
And
God,
it's
it
mainly
goes round the
chicken
corner
related.
again now. Look at those eggs. Blaze rods. Oh, I was after that for something.
Yep, we have infinite blaze rods now. We have also leather, which is handy.
Prismarine, yeah. Prismarine
there's-
crystals. They fashion into shards, I suppose.
I guess so.
I'll check that later.
Yep.
Slimes, good.
What else? Up here, I've modified my auto crafting to do all of the loot bags, but that's not important at this time. Round here,
I
I've
finished
moved.
sorting the floor out, so it
Yeah.
should all.
I've moved all these machines up here for now because I didn't know where to put them, and now I've moved also this stone barrel from over here to under here, and I'm piping lava into it.
Okay.
And
water on top.
there's a block of water on top of it, and then this is pulling out obsidian because
Okay.
I'm going to need obsidian soon.
Right. That's
So
much
if we-
easier than doing it by hand, certainly.
So if we run around here, this is currently filling up with obsidian
Right.
because I need to build something that does not explode.
Oh dear, I got a bad feeling about this already.
And that's basically what I've done. I've messed with the mob farm a couple of times, but the mob farm's an arse, and
Yep.
I put a cover over the
Stay out, you pigmen.
yeah.
Yeah. Stick to your own dimension.
Also, I got the chicken we wanted from the Ender. I found one in your farm for some reason. I think it spawned when the pigmen were around.
Whatever. So we got the nether quartz chicken finally. That's good.
Yeah, so the mob
Mob
farm over there is
farm.
still boring. That's going to get demolished at some stage. I
Yeah,
don't
so
need
it's
it anymore.
slapdash.
So what have you been up to?
What are you doing?
Apart from
Well, I expanded I did a bit of architecture. We got
Yeah.
an increasingly wide ring around the outside.
you know, I like that outer ring. That's quite nice.
I'm going to keep extending that out, I think.
Yeah.
I still haven't decided if I'm building Citadel Station or Cloud City, but, you know,
One or the other.
it'll happen. Yeah, so I've made a bit more room over here for future Britannia experiments. And what's happened here?
Oh, I made you a present. I made a Manafar Mark 1. While I was doing chickens, I
Yeah.
realised that some of the chickens drop combustible items. And if I made them drop the combustible items around your
The Endo
flowers,
Flames will greatly appreciate that, yeah. And unfortunately, it looks like you haven't quite got it right.
I didn't say it was perfect.
No, hang on. I can tell who's the botanist here. Right. I'm picking up loads of coal. Right. So, let's get the wand out, diagnose what we got. We got flowers are full of mana, and they are linked to the spreader. The spreader's full as well. Spreader can't shoot through the fence. I think that's the problem. You got it aimed, but... Alright, so hang on. So let's have this off the top.
To be fair, the spreader did work before I put the fence down.
That's right. It's a very good idea. I just need to modify what I've got here a bit. Make that a bit higher so it can shoot over the top of the fence. I'm using blaze lamps for everything now because, you know, I've just got so much blaze powder. Right, link and... Link, bind, no, hello. Oh, fence. No! Oh, damn it. Chickens escaped.
Who let the chickens out?
I did. They're quite curious chickens. Right, hang on, so... Bind mode. To here. Is that shooting? Looks like it's got a clear shot. Might need to rebind the flowers now, though. You give me my chicken back.
I got your chicken back.
Right, so the flowers are now not bound. I might have to manually bind them. I think they'll bind up to there. Yeah, there we go. Right,
Yay!
it's working. Oh, no, it was working. Hang on. No, that was me. Right, let's bind the flowers first.
I have to say, this, as an idea goes, is the least effort manor farm I've ever thought of.
Yeah, it's an infinite coal manor farm, to be honest. I was coming up with all sorts of elaborate things with bore lenses and trees and stuff and replanting hand
It's
carpuluses
rubbish
and whatnot.
if we use a decent amount of mana.
Well, keep it ticking along for the basics.
Are you binding the mana lens to the flowers instead of the flowers to the mana lens?
No, the flowers are weird and off-centre. That's the problem.
It's just I can't help but notice the mana lens is tracking the flowers and not the flowers tracking the mana lens.
Oh, for God's sake. I can't reach this stupid fence. Right.
It's sort of important, but don't leave the gate open. The chickens are
I'm going in and out. Right. Bind. Yes.
No.
Right.
Ah.
Right, now let's get the flowers attached as well.
It'd be quite good when we can make sparks. Then we can have a mana battery and that'll be fine. And we just have lots and lots and lots of mana generating. And to be honest, the way that we play, it will charge up off the chickens during the week and have as much mana as we need for the episodes. But that isn't quite as fun as making it do it properly will be. So while you're sorting that out, I'm going to walk over to our farm. Because the farm is doing quite well. Did you kill all the wolves, by the way?
Might have done.
Okay.
No, there was an actual wolf I tamed over there, but if it's not around anymore, I imagine something terrible happened.
Okay, the farm is good. The only problem with the farm is it runs out of hose, so I'm going to need to start auto-generating hose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I found you, wolf. There's a tamed wolf over here in the farm.
Yeah, I think that was a new one that spawned in, so I had a bone handy. So now that will murder you if you abuse me. So watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, so we need to put hose in here. We also need to upgrade the range of this through the entire farm. So let's do that first, I think, because that sounds like a good thing to do. Let's make the farm more efficient. So let's make a capacitor, isn't it?
I don't know, there's some widget you can do. Right, that one's bound, yep. That one's bound. We're going to need Dreamwood, I think, quite quickly.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
That'd be the Elven Portal thing, wouldn't it? Right, so we can just let those chickens power us with mana forever. Mana mirrors, etc. Ritual altar. Yeah. Okay, good. So the chickens, the ridiculously overpowered chickens have delivered again. Everything runs off chickens now. Okay, we can just leave that, I think. Right, what are we doing next, boss?
I am currently working out all my capacitor stuff.
Okay. Oh, shout if you need a hand, but there was something else I was going to do. I was going to start bricking out Mount Happy Fun Mark II for our blood magic, which we're actually going to do something with this time instead of just tick off bits in a quest. Because we don't have many other things available. Right, so let's see. Go for 1, 2. Needs to be 6 high.
Oh, we filled the crafters, didn't we?
So you got some massive automated crafting system down there now, have you?
Yeah, we started last episode, which is the beginnings of the massive automated crafting system.
So that'll be good. It's like an A system, but not so finicky. Doesn't sulk as often.
I moved the crafting monitor upstairs when I didn't mean to, because I'm an idiot.
So there'll be 3 there.
Okay, so that's making processes at the moment for my new crafter.
Cool. Because if we can get that auto farming happening, that'll be quite good. Because we've got all these seeds as well, and I know we got the chickens, but it might be useful to have some other means of.
There is stuff that the chickens can't do.
I don't believe that, frankly.
Depends how much you like eating eggs.
I've got a box over there of kitchen Pam's Craft stuff that's just full of scrambled eggs. So anytime you fancy an egg-based confection or snack, then you're in luck.
Have you any idea how many eggs we have in the system?
We're going to die of cholesterol poisoning way before any kind of wither kills us.
Some would say that this is our excellent adventure.
Hey! Subtitle for the series. Right, there we go. So one of those. Then another load of runes. How do I distinguish runes? Blaze lamps. God, it's going to be a bright mountain. So these will be your blood rune things. And we need a better way of powering this, to be honest. I'm not having to sit there and have a cup of tea and a biscuit every 10 seconds for the next 200 episodes while we fill this rune set up with whatever. Well, yeah. Yes. Must be some mob-based way of powering this thing. I mean, I appreciate the ethical sensitivities we showed last time. Powering it just from one single willing sacrificial victim. But
don't worry. This time I'm going all out on evil.
Excellent. You can do. Yeah, you can have the weird mind spiders and the ethereal guardians trying to destroy you this time. I had enough of that last go. I am staying strictly neutral. Oh yeah. What drives a man to neutrality? Lust for power, gold. Right, that's this. I've got no idea if this is going to fit. That's why I'm doing this now, actually, before we start putting expensive runes and weird towers full of blood crystals and things on it.
That's a good idea, because knowing if it'll fit is half the battle.
Doing it with mud. Okay, so that's there. Then we go up, down a bit more. Yeah. I like my earth wand. Glad we got Britannia in this mod pack.
I'm actually quite happy with this mod pack. It's doing the mods I like.
And you say that the chickens are massively OP, but I think we've done basic infrastructure provision before. It's nice to have chickens to sort all that out and leaves us free to explore some of the crazier stuff that the mod pack's going to want. And it does want some crazy stuff. You've got your little book. Have you seen the page that was talking about the age of insanity or something? It's talking about billion RF per tick generation and storage, that kind of thing.
I have a plan.
That's where the real challenge of this mod pack's going to come in, I think, trying to do that kind of thing. Just trying to sort out a source of iron ingots is not really compelling gameplay at this stage in our vast Minecraft experiences. So the chickens are fine with me, to be honest.
Automated machine chassis can't make copper. I need to automate copper, which means automating the machine. Ah!
Is there not a chicken for that?
I can put one copper into this machine.
There we go. Right, that's there. The next one is off the end of that. Place right there. Yes.
There's copper chicken.
It sounds like the sort of thing that there would be, but maybe you just didn't get around to making one. Blaze powder. All of it, please. Oh yeah, we have got a crafting. I keep forgetting to use the crafting terminal. Keep looking for a bench. So old-fashioned. Oh, it's 9 of them, isn't it? There we go.
Copper. Lost my copper.
53 of those. Good.
It'll never take me alive, copper. I've got lots of copper. Why is it complaining about not having any copper?
Oh, we should have loads from the nugget things that come out of the sieving, I think.
Yeah.
We've had them from like week 2 or something.
I have done something wrong if it doesn't let me have copper.
Is it proper copper? Is it the sort of all dictionary approved type copper? Or is it some weird pretend copper that only one mod pack understands? Proper copper. It's like an advertising campaign from the Copper Marketing Board. Make sure it's proper copper.
It's in 1 copper.
Is there a Copper Marketing Board? Probably not.
I've got 46 copper. Why isn't it like that? What have I done wrong?
I don't know. Is it want nuggets instead of ingots? That kind of thing? Have we got the right form of copper?
Yeah, it's probably the right form of copper. I need to investigate.
Okay, so now we've done that. We need to go out 2 for the next level, I think. This might run off the edge of the platform, but we'll see. It just means I'll have to modify all the other 3 platforms to be the similar shape, or I will not be able to cope.
Oh, that's fine.
Perfection is a terrible thing.
Do I have to do anything?
Probably not.
Then I like it.
I think it might fit. I'm very optimistic. Beer. More mud. We built it out of last time, nether brick, wasn't it? I don't think we've got nether bricks at the moment. Is anything generating nether rack? Is there a nether chicken? Not nether quartz, just nether.
I don't think so, but I think it's buildable from other stuff.
Yeah, we can probably get there somehow, some other way.
In fact, I think we might need to upgrade stuff to use it to make lava gen better. Probably
a bit ambitious specking out the full tier 6 straight away, but you never know. Room to grow.
Okay, copper is now a sorted thing.
Looks like a ziggurat. What is a ziggurat?
Ziggurat.
It's kind of pile of levels and things. Go have to look that up now. It's a particular kind of architectural ruin, ancient style type thing. Don't really know what I'm talking about.
I might have made the wrong patterns again because I'm an idiot.
Don't blame yourself. Let me blame you. Let's see, 2, and then it goes on the end like that, I think. The gap there. Oh, that's right. It wants 4 beacons. Have we got wither chickens yet?
Withers are more difficult.
Nether star chicken. That would be good. Save me a lot of hassle. Saves us a lot of flailing around with exploding. Remember, there's no mob griefing protection on this particular mod pack, so when we inevitably summon the wither to get the nether star, it's just going to wreck everything.
Yeah, you say that.
Oh, I think I've run out of blaze powder. Right. Oh, that'll build up again. Oh, I can build it from stock. Oh, it's so nice having an AE system that just does it, you know? It doesn't,
I know.
doesn't a massive fit every time you want to try and order something.
Doesn't complain, doesn't half switch on.
I will do the rest in gold. We've got 500 of those.
Oh, I just build stuff. I tell it I need a thing. Next thing you know.
No channels either. That's nice. I mean, I get that that's, you know, gameplay and it makes it elaborate for its own sake. But if you've entrusted your entire worldly goods to the thing, it's probably best if it's not enormously fruity in terms of gameplay mechanics.
Yeah.
Right, gold. Always believe in your soul.
That's the old series.
Okay, don't do that here. This is a no Spando Valley zone. Should put a sign up. How do we feel about Duran Duran? Are we? Yay, nay?
I have great difficulties with Duran Duran at the moment because
Right.
I keep thinking that some of their songs are bad cover versions.
Was that the story about them? They entered some local pub talent contest as themselves and didn't win.
No, just enough people have covered their songs better, and it's beginning to get a little bit weird.
Fair enough, fair enough. Right.
Solderer is going to be our massive bottleneck, I think.
Okay.
And I apparently have too many cables on this thing because it just works by putting stuff next to each other.
Oh yeah, because we've got cheaty cables that just sort themselves out and don't need special connections or programming or weird little engines
these machines
attached.
talk to each other, and it's fine.
Okay. This is all very convenient. I think we should have done this mod pack instead of regrowth. We'd have finished 100 episodes ahead.
Exactly. Although that would have
Hello,
ended up
Pig.
with finishing a couple of episodes.
You know,
behind.
Pig, you really don't want to be hanging around on this particular platform. This is where the creatures are sacrificed for their blood, or will be.
Don't tell him.
He's got boggly eyes. He's probably got a disease. This pig has boggly eyes, but for just £2 a month, you can give him a blindfold so we don't have to look at his boggly eyes at all. Right, oh god, that's beacons on there, right. If you say so. Yep, yeah, glass pillars as well. Yes, I am looking at a picture of a completed one on another monitor. This is ridiculously complicated to have to try and remember. So after that, it's another 2. Oh, hang on. This could be problematic.
Have you gone wrong?
No, I think it's just slightly too... It's going to be a tight fit, basically. Let's put it that way.
Also,
Extremely
is
tight
by
fit.
any chance one of the pillars going to be in the doorway?
Look, shut up. Get on with whatever you're doing. Oh god, it's going to be in the doorway. We got a chicken to attend to. We can deal with that. I think it'll be fine. Right. So that means 2 blocks, and then this is gonna be the. We have to carve a channel here, I think. Oh yeah, that is space. Right. Okay. Well, I think it's going to be quite a long time into the future when we actually do the replacings for this. But in the meantime, I shall use gold. Is it a lovely artisan look? Actually, haven't I got a wand of swapping things by now? I'm going to have to go and develop the Britannia a bit, I think, after this. The wand of not having to dig stuff. Actually, if I was smart... I should probably put some flooring in under that so that when I come to do this again later, I don't fall through the gaps when I dig the gold out. Sometimes I'm so clever I make myself sick. Stone. 1, 2, 3, 4. How's whatever it is you're doing going?
I just had a thought maybe I should import milk, but that's not appearing to work.
Oh, I did the cow in a jar thing, which I still don't quite believe actually happened. That should be giving you milk.
It gives me milk, but I'm not. I need to have a think about that.
So we can reinforce that. Yes, there we go. Right. Oh dear, the teleporter will have to move.
Can't be the teleporters. Where do you get flax seeds from?
Oh, yeah, I plant all sorts of... I'm going with biodiversity over on the farm there, on the outer areas. So I'm just planting a few of every seed we've accumulated so far. Flax just gives you string when you hit it, so it's probably not that important. Although, we haven't actually got string production going. because we did all that thing with that silkworm like hundreds of episodes ago. And got a load from there, but we'd never actually got it into production. So it might be worth farming flax just to have some string coming in. But anyway, yes, unnecessary seeds probably. God, look how decadent we are. Blocks of gold as just placeholders. That's what I could have done it with diamonds, I suppose. Right, so when there goes to one past the end.
That's what I was doing.
Don't fall off.
So it's basically a game of me starting to do something, getting somewhat distracted.
Ah, 'twas ever thus. No, we don't need that one. Right, which means that one is going to be the... Oh, God. That'll be the glass block starts there. Take that one out. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah.
What?
It fits with a very minor amount of modification,
Oh, excellent.
which I will replicate on the other platforms at some point when I've got a moment. So that'll be the glass block there, I think. We got any glass? No. Right. Yeah, that looks like the entire tier 6. Right. So one there.
Oops.
No, I'm right.
No, you know what I said about power?
Has your priority list now changed to more power generation again? What are you doing?
I made all of our
Oh, the solderer using it all up, is it?
all of our lava went into making stuff and not power.
Oh, okay. We need a different power system that doesn't need lava, I think.
No, it's because I stole all of the lava out of the system.
Oh, right. Isn't there a chicken for that? Do.
In, out, always active on red. In, out, always active. We should have power now. Ah, we're using 61, that's fine. Okay, if we give this a second.
I haven't fallen off in ages. Okay. Well, I don't like the look of that pig. And not beyond giving you a playful nudge when you're stood next to a bottomless crevasse.
It's true, actually. They're vicious little animals.
It's probably got some presentiment of its own future. Okay, one there. I've lost track.
Yeah, I'm using way too much power than our system can supply at the moment. This may take a little while to recover. Because basically I think it needs things to go back up. Let's have a look. Oh, God. Let's see what you've been doing.
Behold! The monument to your incumbent evil.
It's a bit high.
That's it. Nah, it'll be
That's
alright.
fine.
I know you're going to build all sorts of clever devices on top of it, and the rituals could slot in underneath, I think.
Is this hollow?
No, it's just mud.
Okay, just
There's a
wondering.
stone base underneath the wall, so you can dig into it quite comfortably.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it was currently filling up with monsters in there or not.
Oh, no. Although that would have been hilarious. A Kinder egg full of death.
We are going to need it to be hollow at some stage. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah. This is all just placeholders marking it out and so on. Still going. Well, this is all the tier 6 stuff going on the bottom here, so we won't need it for a while. So the actual altar itself, I had a look, and it needs some weird thing I'd never heard of.
yep, that's going to be a couple of episodes' time.
And different to the other thing. Is this a different version of Blood Magic? Because the altar's
Yeah.
got red stripes down it now, and it needs something called Demonic Will.
Yep, it's a more up-to-date version.
Okay. Look forward to learning that in due course. Probably at the wrong end of a sacrificial knife. But yeah, we'll get the thing blocked out, and then we can move on. Come back to it when we're ready to do the stuff.
Anyway, I reckon that's a good time to end the episode because everything's going a bit badly here power-wise. Until stuff recovers, and also my frame rate has gone out the window for some apparent reason, which I don't know. Next time we'll be back. I'm going to finish off this, making the farm work better, and possibly get on to what I was planning to do in the first place, which is what I needed all of that obsidian for.
Cool. See you next time.
Goodbye.